The Haitians are from the stock of Moses and Aaron's priesthood. The Levitical priesthood of the Almighty. This man would be considered, if he was living in ancient times, a Levite. And never go with their garbage DNA circular confusion when it comes to genetic testing. That's just for you to give them your DNA, folks. That stuff has already been proven to be a farce. They're known to perform hoax through science. They're known for this. Okay? So again, this man would be considered a Levite. You can't go to the enemy science to get insight to who your forefathers were. Okay? The only way they can tell you where you're from, if they can actually have the actual specimen, the ancient specimen to compare all genetics to. But they have connected all genetics connected to their lion out of Africa theory. And we're going to talk about it tonight. All of their science leads to a dead road, a straight dead end on purpose. On purpose. Right? So let's go in. First and foremost, Elder Lawyer, let's go to Jeremiah 17. I'm going to show you how these guys pulled off the greatest hoax. Esau, the greatest hoax in human history, was hiding the tribe of Judah. See, I don't have to point to what's not to teach the truth. We can just point to the people of truth out of the Bible. And the Bible in of itself exposes the lie. Elder Lawyer, if you will, let's go to Jeremiah 17. Right?
Yes, sir.
I have it here. And let's go down to the, which says we would discontinue from our heritage.
Yes, sir. Jeremiah 17 and verse 4.
Read it.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
The Most High said a prophecy for our disobedience is to why they can humiliate us so like this. That we, as a proud people, would be discontinued from our heritage. Now, you think the enemy is going to give you a DNA test that links back to your true heritage? If you take DNA, it directs you back to the lie they created. Every time, a dead end. And again, and this is no slight to the many nations who live in Africa. Folks, all people don't come from Africa. That's a lie. We are not Africans. That's a lie. That's a lie. Some of you need to, and I'm going to read this in a second. Some of you need to read the book, Economic Hitman. Why certain countries will always stay destabilized. These countries are in particular are where the lost tribes of Israel are scattered in number. Anywhere in the earth, if they kept third world, the children of Israel lives there. Under Economic Hitman, they will keep the children of God at a certain low status on purpose. Okay? And the reason they do so with the banks and others destabilizing countries is now they can take what? They can take the best from every country and utilize it against another country. See? They can move people around who are destabilized, who need a better standard of living. That's intentional. It's like pawns on the board. You can use them and they'll be what? They'll ingratiate themselves to those who are giving them a better life. When really these people are being used as insurgents to destabilize other areas. That's the plan. See? You destabilize a country and you look at their best and brightest and say, hey, I'm going to take the best and brightest and bring them over here to destabilize this country. So when they get jobs here or in other places, it's taken away from the people who would use that same money and status for what? The political gain and upward mobility for the people of the soil. And by doing it this way, they're taking away those with the political status and the strength and education who would be there to help their people in that particular country. See that? But it's still Esau moving all the pieces around. See? So they use America as a form of bait. Our kingdom is coming through Christ. Well, they've made America into the kingdom that Satan would promise to the Gentiles and the other nations. If they would what? Agree together against the tribe of Judah. America is their kingdom. See? So now you're moved out of poverty into the land of milk and honey. If you can agree with coming against Judah. See? The Bible states that what? That thou shalt even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage. Read.
That I gave thee.
Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
So we made the Most High angry through following the Gentiles. Thank you, child of the Most High. Bless you, bless you. So we would discontinue from our heritage. Folks, how many of you think that the system and the people who received the whole earth due to our downfall, how can you send in DNA to them and believe they're gonna spit the truth back to you? Okay? So no, they would never tell you who you are, especially with their plans against us. And we're going to talk about those plans, and you'll never see the healthcare system and the social construct system the same ever again after this particular broadcast. The Bible. Is it hard to understand?
When it comes to reading the Bible, the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that this is the Word of God.
The seals have been broken, and the truth is here.
And when we go throughout the scriptures, when we go throughout extra biblical records, we find that the language that God employed, that He used to create the heavens and the earth, was the Hebrew language.
Christ said, I came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But yet no one, no religious leader, no religious church out there anywhere can now identify the 12 tribes of Israel. Can we? God is quite simple, but it seems as if man makes understanding it hard.
What are those mysteries?
The truth of your book and the truth will make you free. The Hebrew and Bible Academy. You're invited.